Friends and viewers, Virginia Woolf, a famous writer, had written this novel. The name of this novel is Mrs. Dalloway. So, Mrs. Dalloway, this novel, entire novel, cover one day from morning to night in one woman's life. Clarissa Dalloway, an upper class housewife, walks through her London neighborhood to prepare for the party she will host that evening. When she returns from flower shopping, an old suitor and friend, Peter Walsh, drops by her house unexpectedly. The two have always judged each other harshly, and their meeting in the present intertwines with their thoughts of the past. Years earlier, Clarissa refused Peter's marriage proposal, and Peter has never quite forgotten over it. Peter asked Clarissa if she is happy with her husband, Richard, but before she can answer, her daughter Elizabeth enters the room. Peter leaves and goes to Regent's Park. He thinks about Clarissa's refusal, which still obsesses him. The point of view then shifts to Septimus, another character, a veteran of World War I, who was injured in trench warfare and now suffers from the shell shock. Septimus and his Italian wife Lucrezia pass time in Regent's Park. They are waiting for Septimus' appointment with Sir William Bradshaw, a celebrated psychiatrist before the war. Septimus was budding young poet and lover of Shakespeare. When the war broke out, he enlisted immediately for romantic, patriotic reason. He became numb to the horrors of war and its aftermath. When his friend Evans died, he felt little sadness. Now Septimus sees nothing of worth in the England he fought for, and he has lost the desire to preserve either his society or himself. Suicidal. He believes his lack of feeling is a crime. Clearly, Septimus's experience in the war have permanently scarred him, and he has serious mental problems. However, Sir William does not listen to what Septimus says and diagnoses a lack of proportion. Sir William plans to separate Septimus from Lucrezia and send him to a mental institution in the country. Richard Dalloway eats lunch with Hugh Whitebread and Lady Bruton, members of the high society. The men help Lady Bruton write a letter to the Times, London's largest newspaper. After lunch, Richard returns home to Clarissa with a large bunch of roses. He intends to tell her that he loves her, but finds he cannot because it has been so long. Finds that since he last said it, Clarissa considered the void that exists between people, even between husband and wife. Even though she values the privacy she is able to maintain in her marriage, considering it vital to the success of the relationship. At the same time, she finds slightly disturbing the fact that Richard doesn't know everything about her. Clarissa seeks of Elizabeth and her history teacher, Miss Kilman, who are going shopping. The two older women despise one another passionately, each believing the other to be an oppressive force over Elizabeth. Meanwhile, Septimus and Lucrezia are in their apartment, enjoying a moment of happiness together before the man come to take Septimus to the asylum. One of the Septimus Dr. Holmes arrives, and Septimus fears the doctor will destroy his soul. In order to avoid his fate, he jumps over a window to his death. Peter hears the ambulance go by to pick up the Septimus body and marvels ironically that the level of London civilization. He goes to Clarissa party where most of the novel's major character assemble. Clarissa works hard to make her party a success but feels dissatisfied by her own role and actually conscious of Peter's critical eye. All the party goer, but especially Peter and Sally Saturn, have to some degree failed to accomplish the dreams of their youth. Though their social order is undoubtedly changing, Elizabeth and the members of her generation will probably repeat the era of Clarissa's generation. Sir William Bradshaw arrives late, and his wife explained that one of his patients, the young veteran Septimus, has committed suicide. Clarissa retreats to the privacy of a small room to consider Septimus' death. She understands that he was overwhelmed by life and that men like Sir William make life intolerable. She identifies with Septimus, admiring him for having taken the plunge and for not compromising his soul. Uh, she feels with her comfortable position as a society hostess responsible for his death. The party nears its close and guests come to leave. Clarissa enters the room and her presence fills Peter with a great excitement. So this is the story of the Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. Ladies and gentlemen, the themes of this novel, which is included in this novel, is communication versus privacy. Throughout Mrs. Dalloway, Clarissa, Septimus, Peter, and others struggles to find outlet for communication as well as adequate privacy, and the balance between the two is difficult for all to attain. Clarissa, in particular, struggled to open the pathway for communication and throws parties in attempt to draw people together. At the same time, she feels shrouded within her own reflective soul and thinks the ultimate human mystery is how she can exist in one room. So, disillusionment with British Empire throughout the 19th century, the British Empire seemed invincible. It expanded into many other countries such as India, Nigeria, South Africa, become the largest empire of the world, and had ever seen. World War One was a violent reality check for the first time in nearly a century. English were vulnerable on their own land. The Allies technically won the war, but the extent of devastation England suffered made it a victory in name only. So we have other themes also, the fear of death. Throughout, the thoughts of death lurk constantly beneath the surface of everyday life in Mrs. Dalloway, especially for Clarissa, Septimus, and Peter, and this awareness make even mundane event and interaction meaningful, sometimes even threatened. At the very start of the day, when she goes out to buy flowers for her party, Clarissa remembers a moment in her youth when she suspects a terrible event would occur. So the threat of oppression is a threat for Clarissa and Septimus in Mrs. Dalloway, and Septimus dies in order to escape what he perceived to be an oppressive social pressure to conform it. It comes in many guises, including religion, science, or social convention. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the themes of uh, Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf is well known for a stream of conscious novels, and here we have this marvelous novel, Mrs. Dalloway, which is uh, through our protagonist, the heroine, Clarissa Dalloway. The, we can see the novel begins with Clarissa's point of view and follows her perspective more closely than any of other characters. We have beside Clarissa, we see Septimus Warren Smith, a World War One veteran suffering from shell shock. Another character, Peter Walsh, a close friend of Clarissa, once desperately in love with her. Another novel, Sally Seaton, another character, Richard Dalloway, Huck Whitebread, Lucrezia Smith Rizia, Septimus' wife, a 24-year-old hat maker from Milan, Elizabeth Dalloway, Clarissa's Richard's only child, Doris Killman. These are the characters involved in this novel. I hope you will enjoy this. Kindly subscribe the same channel if you had not. Thank you very much.